Well, hello friends and followers. As you know, this is Paragon number 2 that I've been working on to achieve lock. And look what finally happened. It's locked. So, hallelujah. This damn thing at least is locked. The S meter doesn't work, but I don't even know if it receives. But at least we have lock on the phase lock loop boards. So that was accomplished by putting in a new phase lock loop chip finally. It's the P2 version, you can see it right there. MC145158 Papa 2. So that worked. I put a socket in there. At any rate, the pin 7 is really helpful. So I was again using my old scope here, which is easier than the storage scope, and it's good for debugging Paragons and old rigs. So pin 7 again, just to review. You shouldn't see any slop in this thing flying around. Okay, there's pin 7 right there on the phase lock loop chip. On the scope we got a high DC, and that's all you want to see. If it's out of lock, you're going to see vertical lines and waveforms, and just keep cranking the correct major band coil until it locks and you're set. So to get here, I had to replace the phase lock loop chip, and I probably resoldered the board 2 times. I put in new capacitors here for the timing for the charge circuit. Anyway, the problem was the phase lock loop was not working correctly, and it didn't seem to affect the charge circuit. So in fact, that's an interesting idea. So what if we now look at the charge circuit? There's a pin here for, I think, checking out the charge circuit. Let's see if it'll react. So I'm on the pin, and if I crank around through here now, I think it should change. It should go up or something. Let's see. Go to fast mode here. And I think the voltage should increase if it's locked. Maybe a little bit. Let me go down here to 1 megacycle. If I do like a enter 1 megacycle and then enter, it should fly down a bit. Yeah, it does. So that means it's all working right. If I go up to 3.5, it should go up a good bit. So that's a voltage that is controlling now this VCO. And when you change bands, it'll pick one of these VCOs. Lowest band, middle, this is 10 meters and all that. This one, I'm not sure anymore, but these were fine. This one I screwed around with, had to twiddle with it, but anyway. So you want to get pin 7 on the minor loop board locked. Same thing, you want to get on pin 7 right about there, and it should be high also, just like that. If that goes, in fact, I can show you a demo here in pin 7 on the minor loop board. So here's pin 7 right here, if I can grab it. Why can't I do this? Am I on there? Yeah, I'm on. Okay, so when I move this thing around, I think you'll see the minor loop trying to lock sometimes. Let's try it out. I'm now on the minor loop, and see how sometimes it needs to lock or it'll fool around a bit. So that's what the major loop was doing, but the major loop was constantly unlocked and spinning around. So you can use pin 7 to adjust the coils, and there it goes. And cure your ills. But this thing's staying locked, so I'm happy about that. All right, that's my lecture. I'm done. Now it's time to fix the receiver in this thing because it's locking, so I can now move on to the receiver if it's putting out the correct signals to the mixer board. The receiver ought to work. S meter seems dead. And sometimes this wouldn't lock when I turned it back on and off. Let's see. It's locking. It's not holding its frequency, but it's locking. So I'm making slow progress on this. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.